Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for finding time to watch another video. Today I have three topics for you. One is about Lavrov's visit to Poland. One is about the penalties for espionage. And one topic is I want to bring your attention to the current situation with gold in the world, also including Poland. So let's jump into it. Just quick reminder, join me on locals and join my mailing list. Also, please follow me on Instagram because I'm planning quite a lot of travel in the next few months. So that might be interesting for you to see as well. Let's go into the topic with Lavrov's visit in Poland. And this will be from Business Insider PL, which the links you will find down below this video. And I'm going to read this to you. Will Lavrov fly to Polish for the OSCE summit? The minister explains. So what is OSCE? Is Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe. And here is the article in which the town a little bit kind of outside of Warsaw, you can say, not too far away, in which at the beginning of December, an OSCE summit is planned in which the foreign ministers of the associated countries, including Russia, will take part. However, the Minister of European Affairs explained whether Sergei Lavrov would appear at the event. Here is the quote. I do not see any added value from the presence of Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Poland. I believe that the decision not to come to Polish to the OSCE summit in Łódź is absolutely right, said the Minister of European Affairs Szymon Szynkowski on Tuesday. Minister of European Affairs Szymon Szynkowski was asked whether he thinks Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov should enter Polish for the OSCE summit in Łódź, scheduled for December 1st and 2nd, which will be attended by the heads of foreign ministers of the countries associated in this organization. And the minister was also asked about the diplomatic context of this situation because the Kremlin assessed that Lavrov should come to Poland. And here is the quote from Polish minister. Russia violates all the rules of international law, does not respect the rules, is a robbery state in the context of international relations, and as such a state should not invoke such principles and pretend that nothing happened. That's his response. The minister stressed that Russia is an aggressor state and recalled that it had been excluded from many international forums. Quote from him again, I do not see any value if in Sergei Lavrov's presence in Poland. He will not be invited and is absolutely right decision. So this is the article you can read down below. This is the response from Poland about this coming summit. Now I want to read to you a very interesting thing that might be soon becoming a reality in Poland. And this is about the penalties for espionage in Republic of Poland. So Law and Justice, the ruling party in Poland, is about to change the law. And this is the suggestion for the new law that might be soon implemented here. Let me just read this to you. Again, the link is down below this video. You can translate it. The penalties for espionage will be greater. A new draft of the Ministry of Justice will soon go to the same. The Ministry of Justice and the Ministry of Interior and Administration have developed a new form of legal definition of espionage. According to Deputy Minister of Justice, Marcin Warchoł, the solutions might soon reach the same. The new project is associated with an increase in penalties for betraying the homeland. We are after agreements between the Ministry of Justice and the Ministry of Interior and Administration. We have developed the shape of solutions ready for parliamentary work. I hope that the same will deal with them immediately. The decision in this matter belongs to the Marshal of the same, said Varho. The proposal is to take the form of parliamentary project. Now let me read to you what is this about. Is about the deputy minister believes that the adoption of these regulations requires the interest and security of the state. This project is a response to the threat that comes to us from Russia. Russia's aggression against Ukraine and the associated threat made it necessary to amend the criminal code. The current threats and challenges require new solutions. This forces us to act urgently. Espionage is extremely dangerous for the existence of any state, which is why it should be prosecuted with extreme ruthlessness, and the law should be consistent in this matter, said Varho. He informed that the proposed solutions are modeled on the mechanisms already functioning in other countries, for example, France, Germany, Sweden, Estonia, and the United Kingdom. Extension of the concept. As the Minister of Justice informed, presenting the assumptions of the project, the changes expand the definition of the crime of espionage, providing for the punishment not only of espionage activities for the benefit of a foreign state, but also of other forms making it. An intelligence activity shall be an act or set of activities undertaken in the interest of or for the benefit of a foreign state, intelligence of a foreign entity, consisting in the acquisition, transmission of messages, the disclosure of which may affect the interest of the state in the protection of independence, territorial integrity, external and internal security, defense, the environment, cultural heritage, scientific or economic potential, or the conduct of other activities evaluating the interests in the state in this respect. And here are the consequences. So, penalties for such action would range from 5 years of imprisonment in the lower dimension. However, in the qualified type, where the activity involves providing foreign intelligence with information harmful to the Polish state, it would be from 8 years to life imprisonment. The penalty for participating in foreign intelligence activities currently ranges from 1 to 10 in prison. After the changes developed by the Ministry of Justice, it will be from 5 to 25 years in prison. In turn, for espionage consisting in giving messages, he is now threatened with 3 years in prison. The changes assume 8 years in prison or even life imprisonment for this act. So what is this about is pretty much anyone who is opposing the main narrative in this way or the other can be taken under this law as a form of espionage. Or anyone who is questioning the current rulers, let's put this way. So, dictatorship, pretty much. You can read about this down below, guys. And the next thing, which is my last thing today, is about gold. I came across this interesting data, and I many of you know my approach to precious metals. I believe that this is the way to protect whatever money you have. If this is 1 ounce, 2 ounces, some people can afford kilos, whatever it is, because the paper money is toilet paper and is getting less and less value with each passing day. So I will tell you where I buy gold from or silver from in Poland or in United States, but I want to read this to you because, you know, there are cycles in history and we learn from history. So let's look at this, what they are doing, not what they are saying, because of course, no one is promoting precious metals on mainstream media, but watch what they do, not what they say. So in the third quarter, central banks bought nearly 400 tons of gold, which is 4 times more than a year earlier. This means this year, in 2022, purchases are the highest since 1967. When the dollar was still convertible into gold, this is the highest purchase. In 1971, United States President Nixon removed US from the gold standard, as we remember. And this year is the highest purchase of gold by the banks pretty much all around the world. But let's go into a few countries here. So Turkey bought 31 tons of gold in the third quarter, Turkey, I should say, which increased its reserves to 489 tons of gold. Uzbekistan added 26 tons to its gold reserves, and the Central Bank of Qatar boosted its activity by buying 15 tons of gold in July, which, according to the report, is its largest monthly purchase in history. But not all the countries regularly report their gold purchases, including China and Russia. I have reports about Poland, this is an older report, but it's from March. I assume it's much more now. In March this year, Poland had nearly 230 tons of gold. So the banks are buying gold, guys. Meanwhile, you know what they are doing, and this is what Tori said, and you can actually, you can look it up yourself. 12 banks in US are testing the digital dollar, right? So we see, I'm just telling you, in my opinion, how you can protect your money. This is just my personal opinion. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I just try to use common sense. In United States, I buy precious metals from Money Metals Exchange. It's a family-run business, family-owned company, one of the best in United States. You can also store it with them if you don't feel safe at home. And the link will be down below this video. You can contact them if you live in US, or if you live in other country too. I'm not sure which shipment. You can call them. They have excellent customer service. And actually, if you mention my name with a certain purchase, ANIA K, you get the, I believe it's half an ounce of silver for free. Now in Poland, I buy from the company which is called Mennica Mazowia. So those of you who live in Poland, you can look this company up. They have several offices, places across Poland. I think it's 5 or 6, about that number. And yeah, you just make an order and you can physically pick it up and make a purchase. So that's what I have for you today. I hope this gives you some information that maybe you haven't come across before. If you appreciate the video, please give the like, and yeah, check it out. The links are down below if you want to read those articles yourself, or if you want to consider protecting whatever money you can, purchasing precious metals, in my opinion. Thank you guys, lots of love. I have a lot of things going on in my private life right now, but I will try to be consistent with the videos. So stay tuned, and yeah, see you soon.